Hi folks, Adam Crawford and Terry Farrell with the Miller Auto team. Today we're going to go over our 2010 Honda Odyssey Touring. One of my favorite portions of this vehicle is the rear half of the car. What do you think?
I have to agree. Come with me, let's go check it out.
With our Touring Odyssey, you have a power lift and lower tailgate from the EXL model and above.
And one of the very nice things about this vehicle is how easy it is to put the seats into the storage area. See the big storage area that we have right here?
Ooh, nice.
For bikes and things like that.
That is a giant well.
The seats nicely go into the storage area.
Cool.
The other thing that's really unique about this vehicle is the fact that the tire is on the inside.
That's really nice. There's a lot of storage in there and a lot of ease and capability to be able to fold that right into the floor. So if you need to put 4x8 sheets of plywood or something like that in there, you can. You can take the second row seats out and still have the third row seats if you need to put people in there on coming back from the trip. If you're taking a kid to college or if you're going on a trip and a lot of people drive down to Florida, great thing is they can load their vehicle up and still have the capability of sitting 5 people to 6 people in the vehicle when they get down there, which is great. Another nice feature I like about this is if you notice, Terry, right in the center there, you have vents for the floors. All 3 rows, the driver, the passenger, the second row seats, and your third row seats are going to give you heated floors as well as cooling from the top as well. And the nice thing is they're not vents on the sides that you got to fight for air. They're right above the seated position so everyone can stay nice and cool or nice and warm depending on what they're looking for. What do you say we go around the side and show them some great second row features?
Sounds good to me.
The great thing about our Odyssey vans is show them how easy that one-touch motion is on the door. Effortless. And you can do that from up to 50 feet away.
And then if you want to look inside the vehicle at all this room that we have in the second row seats, let me show you.
And there's a ton of legroom back there, huh, Terry?
Lots of legroom. And check out this nifty little thing. The windows go down. We've got integrated sunshades.
That's really nice.
You don't have to get one of those baby on boards.
Nice thing about that is that's really going to protect, not only are these rear windows tinted, but that's really going to help if you have a newborn baby or if you're trying to take a nap on a long trip or something like that. That's great. Or a child reading in the back of the car. What's really cool I've noticed is you have second row storage areas. There's rows behind the driver and passenger seat as well as the 2 rear passenger seats as well to put magazines, coloring books, stuff like that. A lot of times, a lot of vans now, people, stuff like that, they have those rear entertainment systems. This is nice where a kid can have a book in there. You can read on a 10, 15, 20-minute trip.
And Adam, also on that note, there's more storage, you can believe it, in the...
Get out of town.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Okay, a lot of minivans don't have that extra storage. You can put a lot of toys and food and whatever you want to in there.
You're right. You go on a trip. You don't want to take stuff into the hotel that you're in. You don't want to take it into your aunt or uncle's house, wherever you're going, because you don't want to lose it. You can put the smaller items in there. That's great. Videos, things like that.
Things that you don't want people to see.
Sure, that's great. What do we got there? What are you going to show us now?
Look at this. Some little more storage room for the kids to put their stuff. And a nice little...
It's deep in there.
It is deep.
Check this out. They can put their cups in there. Another place to...
The nice thing about that is, say there's 2 adults or even 2 older kids in the back. There's like 14 cup holders in our car. Great thing is you have 2 nice cup holders in the center where Terry and I can sit and not have to worry about bumping each other's arms or anything. But there's tons of room without that +1 seat there. That's great.
The other thing about this seat,
Go ahead.
Yes, Terry?
The other thing about this seat, Adam, that we should mention is the fact that it comes out. This captain chair can be moved over very easily to meet this seat so that people can get in and out into the third row seat.
So what you're saying is, not only is it easy to get in through the side of the vehicle, through the side seat to get into the third row, which is nice, you can also pull that second row, that +1 seat right out, and be able to slide it across to make it another bench.
That's correct.
That's awesome. That is a great feature to have.
Great feature.
Let's start with move right into the driver features. Some of my favorite parts of the car. Everyone wants to know about the driver's side of the vehicle. Now, what's great about our Odyssey, all our leather models are going to come with an 8-way power driver's seat, okay, especially on the Odyssey. You hop right in. You have tons of room. I mean, I have tons of leg room. Forward, back. You can raise your seat up or down from the front or the back. Another amazing feature is your telescoping steering wheel. Up, down, in, and out.
Well, that's pretty
Because a
slick.
lot of times on trips, you know, you're moving around, you're fidgeting and driving, you know, sometimes 8 to 10 hours. Just adjusting the steering wheel a little bit can help your body adjust completely, which is really, really nice.
That's great.
Some great features we have is automatic open and close of the doors, as well as on your keyless remote. Heated mirrors for the wintertime. Unless all you snowbirds will go down south, you don't got to worry about that, but you never know. Steering wheel mounted audio control, so you can change your channel, your volume, and your mode. I know you like to listen to a lot of CDs, Terry. The
That's
nice thing
right.
is about that is doesn't the channel, when you go into CD mode, the channel changes the track on the CD, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
That's great. That is awesome.
Gotta love that feature.
What are some other great features of the driver's side?
Well,
Let me hop out here and
what
let you
about
hop
all
right
the
on in.
safety features that this vehicle has?
What are the safety features on this car, Terry?
Well, this vehicle has front airbags, side curtain airbags. It has some occupant detection sensors that recognize height and weight of passengers in the event of a side impact. It has something only unique to Honda, which is the advanced compatibility engineering and active head restraints.
Is that part of the ACE body structure, that active, what was that again? You're much better with words than I am.
The active
Active compatibility engineering. I got her, folks. I got her on
Advanced
one.
compatibility engineering. Sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. You know,
I'm like, what?
what's really, really cool about that, why don't you actually hop in the passenger seat? And I want to show people that actual, the OPDS, or the Occupant Protection Detection System that she's talking about as far as passengers or riders on the passenger side. Why don't you hop in the passenger side, Terry?
Now, if I was under 100 pounds, this might work, though. Since I'm not. We'll pretend.
Now, I think what you're talking about is that's actually, it's weight sensitive.
Right.
So if there's less than 90 pounds or more than 10 pounds in the passenger seat, what that does is it's going to shut off either the front or the side door. Or the side airbag, I should say, not the side door, because you don't want that to shut all the time. It's going to shut off either the side. Help me out here, Terry. I'm losing myself.
The side airbag will
That's
not
right.
deploy to prevent injury to the either small-statured adult that's sitting here or child under 100 pounds, which I wouldn't advise, but that's what that does.
Cool. You know what else is really cool that I'm noticing is our right here we have a center storage area. What it is it's you got cup holders and stuff like that you can put there, but I mean it folds out of the way, Terry. How accessible is that to get into the back if there's a problem with one of the small kids in the back? And what else could you utilize with that? I mean,
My purse.
your purse.
Women love it. Women love it. You show them that feature and that's it. They buy it.
You know what else is really, really cool that I've noticed? Is right here, if you check on your armrests, they're actually, see, Terry and I are two different heights. You know, everyone has different arm lengths and stuff like that. Ours has adjustments to adjust different heights, depending on where you want your armrest to be. So I'm comfortable here. Terry can be a little bit higher. That's really, really cool.
Actually, Adam, I think I will.
Think you like it up? The best up? Great.
Yeah, well, you know, it's nice if it's there if you want.
You know what else is really, really cool? Is there's tri-zone climate control. This vehicle right here actually has dual climate control for the front half of the vehicle. Because I'm sure every husband and wife agrees on temperature all the time. Terry can be at 70, I can be at 60.
And speaking of husbands and wives, look at this.
Get in.
His and her glove compartment.
His and her glove boxes, that is awesome.
This is his, the smaller one. And this is hers.
Nice.
That is cool. And one of our last features we're going to show on the vehicle is, it's one of my personal favorites because I have two little children. It's called the Kid Catcher. You actually have a sunglass holder as well as a rear conversation mirror, but for me it's a kid catcher because I can see all the way to the third row seat, all the way in the back and see what everybody's doing.
Pretty slick.
So I hope you enjoyed our discussion on the Odyssey today, and stop back in and we'll give you a fresh one tomorrow.
Thanks, Terry. Thanks, Adam.